Okay. Right. Okay, welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show which makes comedy out of nothing. Or is it nothing out of comedy? Featuring tonight, from the Wild West Midlands, the outlaw Josie Lawrence. From the Wild West of America, the in-law Ryan Stiles. From the Wild West Coast of America, the indoor Greg Proops. And finally, not quite in from the wild at all, the out-of-control Mike McShane. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Okay, now, all right, let's get on. We've got a lot to get through tonight. Let's start with our first game, which is called Film and Theatre Stars. Ryan and Josie, like to come on down. I'll give you a little scene to improvise in just a moment. But first of all, I'd like people in the audience, if they would, to suggest some favourite film or theatre styles. What was that one, sorry?
Science fiction.
Science fiction.
Silent movie.
Chinese horror. Are there a lot of Chinese horror?
Thunderbirds.
Chinese horoscope, I think you're thinking of. But... Sorry, what was that? Martial arts, yes.
3 nuns and a baby.
Did you say... did you say 3 nuns and a baby? You're a sick man, let's say. And it's a Sunday as well. And it's a Friday as well. I don't know when that... I don't know when that... So, what's your scene? Josie, you're a racehorse owner, and you're going to see Ryan, who's training horses for you. You're going to see him at the stables. OK, I'll give you some styles to crack into in just a moment.
Hello, Jake. How's it going?
I don't think she has much of a chance.
Not many hands.
And much smaller than the average horse. But I'll give her a try.
Jake, why isn't she growing? I mean, I've paid quite a lot of money for this horse, and I want to get it on the track as soon as possible.
I know. Perhaps I should feed her.
Let's try a bit of Chinese horror. She's...
She unlike any other horse I ever know. Sometime I come in late at night. She talk to me. She say things to me and I understand.
What?
Why indeed?
Science fiction.
Jake,
Yes, Phyllis.
the horse, it started to grow quite quickly.
Bum, 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 bum. It's growing at an incredible rate.
And look at his snout. Look at his snout.
That's not his snout you were pointing to.
My God.
Quick, stand behind me.
All right, then.
Let's end on a chase film.
It's running after us. Quick, quick. Look at the evil in its eyes. Run.
You run. I'll stop it and fight it here. Don't break a heel on the way.
Okay.
Oh! I get it. He's got me in his neck.
No,
Help me. Help me.
Run! Run! Save yourself! Good horsey.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good. All right. Okay. Well, with 17 points each, he puts you comfortably ahead of the guy who suggested 3 nuns and a baby. As we go on to Mike and Greg, you'd like to come on down. I'll give you your scene in a moment. Some more suggestions, please, for theatre, film styles.
Disaster movie.
Disaster movie.
Biker movie.
Biker, yeah? Carry on, thank you. Sorry, too much, did you say? Too many suggestions, do you think? Did you say too much?
Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, Starsky and Hutch, sorry. Are we travelling back in time? What shall I give you? 2 enthusiasts fixing a motorbike. So we're basically starting with a biker movie, just to begin with, but... Anyway, 2 enthusiasts, motorbike.
So have you bored it out so it can move a lot faster?
Yeah, man, it's totally cherried. I got the pipes all whacked, grease gonna shoot through, pim, it's gone.
Man, you got a dad tank, these handlebars are bitching, chromed everything too. I think it looks great.
Oh, man, I tell you wanna take a ride in the skate?
Hey, let's not do it in English.
Where's that famous pluck?
That rhyming slang. Let's do... go into Starsky and Hutch, kind of cop movie stuff.
Hutch, quick! Your wife wants to talk to you. All right, now let's put her aside, quick.
Let's get on the bike.
All right, swing by Huggy Bears to pick up a bag of Chinese white.
Cover me. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of people.
Why don't you do... I don't know what you're doing over there, but stop it and do a biblical epic.
You are healed.
What happened to Moses coming down from the mountain in his triumph? Why don't you do a disaster movie?
All right. We just got 30 seconds left before the tanks blow on this thing, man.
All right, man. It's got the final wiring in here. God's gone bad! It's gone bad!
Here.
It's starting to tick!
I'm gonna hide behind you.
Quick, I'll throw myself up! We're crying out loud. Quick, get on the patch. Call O.J. Simpson. Call Lord Green. Call any has-been Hollywood actor. They can help us. Run! Run! Run, you fool!
Okay, thank you very much. Very well done. Let's end there with some excellent. And that's put you into a shock joint last place as we go on to a game called Old Job, New Job. This is for Greg, Ryan and Josie, if you'd like to come on down. The idea of this is Josie and Greg have broken down in a car, I assume, and Ryan is what we call an AA man over here, or you call an ex-alcoholic, yes, a road mechanic, you know, breakdown service. But, and this is the funny bit, let's hope, you used to be a kind of spacewalking astronaut before you became a breakdown AA man. And you have to kind of hint at that in the way you do your piece. You improvise your breaking down.
Nothing. Here, you try. See what I mean?
Oh, no! Here's the AA!
Oh, thank God you've come.
Problem with the car?
Yes, we can't figure it out. Maybe you should pop the hood and take a look.
All righty.
I think he's on... Honey, let's get out and help him.
Well, I'll just check the oil.
Here, would you like a wrench?
Thanks.
Quick, grab his cord.
That's not my cord.
Okay, that's in there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sorry, my
All right. Very good. Well, that's Ryan gets 1,000,007 points for that game. And we go into a game called a Funeral Oration. This is for all four contestants who'd like to come on down, led by Greg Proops. Can we stand near me? And the idea of this, the happy notion behind this game is that somebody has died, and this is their funeral. Can we just think of a snappy name for the person to have died? Frederick, jolly good. And can you think of a hobby that Frederick might have had?
Bungee jumping.
Picked it up from him. No, trampolining, I think, is the most exciting one of those. Trampolining. You have, yeah. So,
Yes, we have it in America.
Of course you do, yeah.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Patronizing Barrister, we have it in America.
You might have. Okay, I think you take over now from this, and you're going to introduce everybody.
Cheers, matey.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we're all gathered here after the trampolining thing that happened to Frederick, and afterward, because you know Frederick is a festive sort, we're going to have a Twister Party Mardi Gras throwdown. But first, some appropriate mourning. Gordon, you were Frederick's trainer. You were there at the end. Maybe a few words, if you would.
Yes, I knew Frederick for many, many years. I met him at a club when he was a bouncer. Years before that. I think the one fatal mistake he made was renting that basement suite.
Yes. Low ceilings did not suit
Not
him,
very
did
tall
they at
at all.
all?
Is it time for Twister?
No, not quite yet. Tanisha, you were dating Frederick up till the end, and, well, he gave a surprise in his will, didn't he, for you? I wonder, would you remember Frederick briefly for us, if you could keep it together?
Frederick was the sweetest man I ever knew. He taught me how to trampoline wearing nothing but a tutu. And he used to have this lovely way of lying on... But
Thank you, Tanisha, thank you. Thank you. That's,
I'd like to hear a little bit more
No,
about
no,
it.
we don't have time.
After the twister.
Yes. The caterer is coming at 4, so we really, yeah. Randall.
Yes.
You probably knew Frederick better than anyone. You were his twin.
Yes.
I wonder, his last wish was that you say the final words.
Well, I always think back when we were kids and we had the bunk bed, and I never got very much sleep with him underneath me.
Thank you, he left you
Still, he
out of the will. Now, I wonder,
Tutu was all.
Frederick asked that we all sing a hymn that we write here, and, well, if you wouldn't mind joining me now.
Sure.
Brothers and sisters. Frederick was a brave old man and lost his life.
I don't really know how to mark that game, but perhaps I'll use this biro and a piece of paper. Yes, that'll do. So let's move on now to a game called Stand, Sit, Lie Down. This is for Ryan, Josie and Greg. You'd like to come on down? I've got some props and chairs for you. The idea of this game is that at any given time in this game, somebody has to be standing, somebody else has to be lying down, somebody else has to be sitting down. And if the one of them changes, then the others have to change to accommodate it. Now, the scene we want is that one of you is a patient, one is a doctor, and one is a visitor to the hospital. And just see what you can do with that, with those positions. Away you go.
I don't think you'll have anything to worry about. Looks like 3 9s.
Really, Doctor? Have you finished with him, Doctor?
Yes, I've finished with him. I think you'll be just fine in the morning.
Because his operation scars, it made me feel a little faint.
I understand. I wish I could help you more, but there's nothing else I can say.
Oh, please.
But if he does happen to
You've
go...
got to do something.
Greg's not here anymore!
I know, Greg.
What's the matter, honey?
I fainted.
Oh, you're all right. Let me help you up.
Stood on my head.
I'm sorry. Let me help
Quick,
you up.
help her.
Ah, there you go. Perhaps you should have a lie down if you feel faint.
Yes, I do. How long has he been possessed, Doctor?
I can't really say. If I had to predict, I would say he has another 3 weeks left. What's going on here?
I don't know. He just did it. He just said I mean,
My
for
God.
no reason at all.
Maybe it's not. My God, it's 3 6s. I was wrong. This man's possessed. Possessed, I tell you.
Okay, all right, okay, very good. While I work out the points, we'll take a short break. See you after that. Bye. All right, welcome back. Okay, yeah. Well, after that extra game that we played during the break while the television cameras weren't on, I see that Ryan's in the lead, so well done. As we move on to a game called Props, they divided into 2 pairs of 2 for this. Greg and Ryan, I'm going to give you this item, and you have to come up with many different ways of using that shaped item in the time available. I know you like ones like this. And, oh, not a dissimilar one over here for the other pairing. There you go, Josie and Mike. Come up with as many different ways of using those in the time available. I'll buzz between the 2 pairs. Starting over there, Greg and Ryan.
Lordy, no wonder it was a difficult birth.
I'm glad you've arrived. The devil's in this house. Really?
Hello, I'm Roger Moore.
Gulliver's sharpening his pencils again.
Well done.
Are you in the entertainment industry?
Yes?
Hello, welcome to Clive's Dream.
You've been there.
Yes, my name is Coco Chanel.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's end there. Oh, no, you want one more.
Book 'em, Dano.
Okay, thank you very much. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, the points are literally those things you used to score with. But let's now do song styles, a duet with Josie and Mike, with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano. Make it about something you might find under the cupboard under the stairs. What was that one? Knicker train. Litter tray. A cat litter tray. Okay, well, let's try it. A love song. A love song featuring a cat litter tray. It's a challenge. Let's see if you can lower yourself to it.
I want to show you something.
What?
Come into the hallway. Look what she did.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it great? You know, you and I are perfect because we're such cat lovers. We love everything about cats.
Everything.
I love watching them squat on the edge of the tray all day.
I love watching them do their little brown poo.
Whoever thought that feline defecation could be such a swell and singular sensation?
Who'd ever thought that our love would glitter just standing here looking at shit and cat
Litter our lives with love, but don't cover it up.
Don't cover it up. Litter our life with love and don't ever stop.
Don't ever stop.
I love you, and that is that. Just like the poo from a favorite cat.
Litter our lives with
love.
Well done. Well done. Excellent. I don't care. I think that's the best song about cat litter I've ever heard. 7 points each. Now we go on to a game called Helping Hands. This is for Ryan and Josie. Going to act out a situation. To make it slightly easier for Ryan, though, he doesn't have to use his hands, or indeed his arms, because those are going to be provided for him by Greg, who's going to thrust his arms in the correct part of Ryan's anatomy. And it's a very simple story you have to enact for us then. Josie, you've gone to the strange double-backed creature to get some ice cream. Apparently from somebody who's in the American Air Force, but there it is. Yeah, where you go.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes.
Hello.
Could I have a cornet, please?
Hey, what?
A cornet. Could I have one of your specials, please?
I don't understand the cornet.
Cornet.
Cornet, of course.
Do you have
down.
cornets?
We have a cornet right here. The big wood. No,
that's
right
a cornet
here.
there.
There.
That's a glass.
Oh,
That's
the
not a
cornet. The
That's a
cornet right there, of course. Hello. Can you hear me?
Very good.
Okay. Would you like some ice cream?
I'd like the lot. I'd like double ice cream.
Double ice cream for you, all right?
thousands.
We put it in ever so careful. One more scoopy for you. One more scoopy for you. There we go. Would you like
lovely.
some banana?
Yes, I'd like
Would
one
you
of
hold
your
this for me?
specials, please.
Hold that for
Yes.
me, please. We peel the banana. Repeal very. One more.
That's very sexy.
Hey, anybody you know? Kidding. Give me the corner. Give me the corner. Give me the corner. I put the banana on top.
Banana,
Oh,
banana.
look, we got the little shells here. The little shell.
Oh,
You know, they make
yeah,
them different in
extra
different
cream,
countries.
please, extra
I think if
cream.
it was around Christmas time,
Yeah.
Santa would say, "Get the hell off here!" The Santa would say, "Ho, ho, ho! Have a coney! Have a coney!"
Could I have some of my cornet, please?
Of course you can. Careful. There we go. There we go on the corner. There we go on the corner. Now, a little chocolate
And some
sauce.
chocolate sauce.
A little chocolate. You know who loved the chocolate sauce? You know who loved the Germans. Ziggo! Ziggo! You know they love that. They love that. A little cherry.
Cherries.
A little cherry for you.
Cherries.
Small little brown cherries. No, these are the big red ones. The big
Big
red
red ones.
cherries right there. Ever so careful. No, little game. Oh, one more try. One more try. Ha. Oh, let's go. All right, one more try. One more. That's it.
Yeah!
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, it's a Right there, thank you. Excellent, excellent. Well done. Well done, yes. Well, that's interesting, because that's... obviously, I have to award 99 points to everybody there, as we go on to a game called Party Quirks, which features Greg Proops as the host of a party. All the others are guests of the party. In front of each of the guests is an envelope, inside which is a suggestion of a strange way of behaving, or a quirk. And Greg has to guess what the quirk has been allocated to each of his fellow contestants. Party's already underway, rather earlier than usual.
Clive Anderson, spoken word on CD.
Thank you very much.
That was a crisis nearly averted.
Josie might ride.
Come on, feel the noise. Oh, I better get the door. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Thanks for... Did you step in something on the way over?
No, no.
Would you care for a twiglet of some kind?
Oh, I'd love a twiglet. Thank you.
Are you have St. Vitus dance by any chance? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here before I break your other knee, you old skater, you.
Yes, well done, yeah.
Oh, I better go get the door.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
You know if I just park around the corner for a second?
No, that's all right. Are you ovulating?
No, but I'm awfully thirsty. It's sitting completely dry. You got any water?
Yeah, here's
Thanks.
some. Is it your birthday again?
I feel a lot better.
Well, sure. You're some kind of camel, aren't you? Or revving up engine dude.
It's good to see you.
You're a hot drag racing car is what you are.
Yes, hello, Greg.
Hi, Ryan. Nice. I'm glad you could come over. How's the motorbike?
Great.
Have you been spelunking again?
No, I haven't.
Really? Are you some... Would you like to climb this enormous...
I think you're losing your hair.
Can I put the rest of my clothes inside you, Mr. Washing Machine?
Oh, call me whatever you want.
All right, I will. I'll just call you whatever I want.
Yeah.
Mountain climbing washing machine guy who has a...
Do you think he might be going down the plug hole?
You're going around the plug hole.
That's it. Well done. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, even with that astonishing final round, I can't split them. The winners this week are jointly Josie and Mike. Josie and Mike and Shane. Okay. And the prize for winning is to read the credits in a style of my choosing. I like to do it in the style of a bickering couple after a party, on your way home from a party. Just remains for me to thank Josie, Lawrence, Ryan Stiles, Greg Proops, Mike and Shane, Richard Branch, me, Clive, and say good night. Good night.
What's the matter? What's the problem, huh?
I don't want to speak about it. What on earth did you say that to Dan Patterson for?
Oh, you
I
spent the
thought
whole
that was
time
unfair.
talking with Greg Proops and Ryan Strauss, Richard Franch and
Well, I
Marion
don't
Shirt.
like Philip Pope. There's more than I can say for you.
Oh, heck yeah, Naomi
And what about Naomi? Naomi, her.
She's my friend. She's my friend.
Oh, your friend.
She's a
your
good friend, huh?
And Danny Simons, is she your friend? Is she helping you in the
About as good as
cloakroom?
Polly Hope is.
Oh, well, I
Yeah, I
like...
saw you two in the bathroom for
I
crying
was
out loud. I
looking
swear
at
to God.
you. You're right.
Forget her, man.
You tell her. You know her.